Ohayou gozaimasu. Welcome back to another video. Welcome to November, guys. We're nearly at the end of the year. I just came back from a week of traveling to Los Angeles. This was my second time there. I went once as a kid. This was my first time as an adult, and I made a whole video about it. So if you want to check that out, I posted that last week. But in today's video, I wanted to share a couple of my favorite pickups that I got while I was over there. Before I even left Sydney Airport, I did a little bit of damage. I ended up picking up a fragrance. Boom. The Matcha 26 Le Labo. I've been waiting to unbox this to show you guys, so let's just get into it. I've been wanting a fragrance from Le Labo for quite a while now, and of course I went with one of their classics, the Matcha 26. I tried on the Santal one as well. It's very nice, but I have fragrances that are like quite similar to that, so this is something that's a little bit different, and I bit the bullet. Wow. Ooh. Oh, beautiful. Wow, there it is. Ta-da! Delicious. I gotta say, this smells amazing. I am very happy. Such a beautiful scent. It's slightly sweet and then it mellows out as you wear it over the day, and it lasts quite a long time on my skin, which is nice. As I picked this up in the Sydney airport, they actually labeled it saying in Sydney airport, which I thought was kind of funny. While I was away, I didn't really have time to do any shopping besides the last day, which I went to a museum called The Broad, and I picked up a little goodie from the gift shop there. It was a very nice souvenir. I actually bought a hat. Ta-da! It's a simple navy blue Los Angeles logo cap. However, the interesting detail is that the LA logo at the front, it's got some chain stitching around it, which gives it this like blurred effect. This is a very simple hat. I was kind of in the market for a navy blue cap, so when I saw this, I wanted to remember the trip. This was a nice little pickup. If you didn't watch my previous video, I traveled to Los Angeles with Adobe. They had a conference called Adobe Max. I was invited to participate as a guest, I guess, as a content creator, and actually got gifted a little camera. This is a Polaroid camera with a Basquiat skin over it, which is kind of cool. When I was at the Broad Museum, there was actually a selection of Basquiat paintings. Compared to other mediums of photography, I think instant film really holds a memory. I've personally been experimenting with a much larger camera system than this, my Mamiya RZ67 with my Fujifilm film back. It allows me to shoot Fuji's Instax film with a super sharp lens. I think the combination is ridiculous, the image quality beautiful, but at the same time the form factor is so big. So I'm very excited to have something small like this for stuff that's not that serious. I have a roll here, so maybe in a second let's shoot some pictures. You know, as a content creator, this was my first time being flown over to another country for an event, and being able to see people that follow my work over there, interacting with some of you guys. It was such an amazing experience. I just want to quickly shout out to the people at Adobe for, you know, making this all happen. It was such a fun time. I was, however, quite jet lagged when I arrived in LA, and I think since then I haven't really slept that well until maybe last night, where I slept so nice. I guess it's very good to be at home, you know, my own bed, my own pillow, my own blankets, my own environment, back to the regular routine. Before I get to the rest of the day, why don't we make some coffee? I love drinking coffee, I love the taste of it, I love caffeine, I also just love making coffee. I feel like the ritual aspect of it, something that I do every single day, maybe twice a day as well. It's very important for me because this kind of grounds me. I get to slow down and enjoy creating the process. I think because my job, you know, it's online, I'm chronically looking at my phone and my computer and stuff. So having something physical off screen, and I mean obviously I'm filming this today, but typically I am just standing here and enjoying the process of me making this. When I'm making hot beverages, tea or coffee, a quick tip is you temper your glass that you're going to drink it from. So you heat this vessel up with hot water so that when you actually pour hot water into it, it actually retains a lot of the heat already without having to heat up your beverage. And there you have it. That's good. I have a feeling that I've screwed this up a little bit, because when I inserted the film, there was like a thin membrane that didn't come out with it, and I think it stripped the next Polaroid film off with some stuff, and it's completely black straight away, which gives me the feeling that this has been exposed. You can see these sprocket holes and stuff. It was like fully jammed in the front, which then ruined my second photo, which I guess has a really eerie look to it anyway, but hopefully the next set of pictures come out well. Let me retry that. Okay, this is not working right now. The camera I think is fine. It's just the roll of film must have been like damaged or faulty before I used it, because I'm getting these like haunted looking pictures here, which is kind of weird, but you know, I'm not surprised. Like when I shoot with film, it's a physical medium, and when you have physical mediums, things like this happen quite often. But you know, I think that there could be something fun that I could actually do with these, so not the end of the world. So recently I have been collecting a lot of objects, physical things, tangible objects for scanning. Yes, scanning. Whether that be Polaroid images like this, a coaster from the bar, filter papers after brewing coffee. Look at that beautiful brown texture right there. And then more traditionally, of course, film from photography. Now the reason I've been collecting these random objects is because I have been scrapbooking, a more digital scrapbook approach. It's refreshing to step away from the screens and interact with physical objects like this. Now, as someone who relies on consistently showing up on the internet, I think it is really important to try different things just so you can keep your brain active and refreshed. We have to stay curious. Now, as we get closer to the holiday season and the end of the year, I've got a bit more time on my hands and I try to make the most of it. Rather than scrolling on my phone or zoning out, I've been making the most of my time by trying to learn some new stuff. Now, if you want to make the most of your time and learn from someone in the field, then I'd highly recommend Skillshare. Skillshare is the largest online learning platform. There are so many different classes made by creators for creators. Whether that's videography, digital illustration, or storytelling, Skillshare will probably have a class for you. I've been watching a class by Tom who shares his process on creating textured graphic illustrations through layering and mixing different mediums to create a handcrafted final image. In particular, I want to try creating this translucent paint look in physical medium and then implement this into my digital workflow. I love this tangible, textured look. I personally prefer structured lessons as I think I learn better this way. For this month, Skillshare is offering a 30-day free trial with 20% off your first purchase. And the first 500 people to use the link in my description or scan the QR code will get early access to this offer. So if you ever thought about giving it a go, now is the perfect time. You can click the link below to start learning something new today. Over the last 2 months, I have been collecting and scanning these objects as I mentioned, so why don't we go do that now? Okay, it's a beautiful day. I'm heading into the city and I'm kind of excited. We're watching a movie this evening and I'm also gonna just get some hot pot, which I've actually never had haidilao before. I don't know if you guys know haidilao, but I'm gonna get haidilao. So I'm very excited. I'm also kind of hungry. I'm gonna head to a cafe first just to get a little bit of work done, and then, yeah, that's the plan. A little bit late, yeah.
Okay.
Haidilao. I gotta use this sparkling drink here. It's kind of cute. Itadakimasu. So this is my first time at like haidilao specifically. I've had like Chinese hot pot before, but not that often actually. Yeah, honestly, I don't really like mala spice that much, so it's not really like my go-to. But I'm very keen. Dun dun dun. All right, I'm ready. The tomato sauce soup is actually really good, man. Very rich, flavorful. Not spicy like the other two, so it's a good warm-up. I also don't really have tom yum that much. That sour, spicy. Actually, that's really bussin'. Tofu bean curd. Is this the same as yuba? Wow, it's 2 at a time, boom. Oh,
So how about with the pole?
whoa. Boing. Oh, this has got to be good. I feel like the peanut sauce is definitely my vibe. Mmm. Wow. Damn, that's really good. Oh, we have to order the noodle dance. Should we order that now? Kind of nervous. Oh.
Oh my god.
1 second.
Whoa. You're stretching so much.
Wow. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, thank you so much. True. It is just like kalguksu. This is so perfect. I think it's done. ごちそうさまです。ありがとうございます。Perfection.
For what you have done so far.
僕たちが大人になるとき、それは子供をやめるときじゃない。本当の僕たちはどこにいるのか。本当の僕たちはここにいていいのか。本当の僕たちのままでいられる間、あと少しだけ。
this morning I'm filming a social media ad. This is for my Instagram. I can't really say who it's with, but you'll probably see it soon. And yeah, I just went through the shot list. I'm just making sure I have everything organized. I'm gonna be filming probably for the next like 2 hours, trying to get all of the B-roll for the video that I need. And then after that, it's all the voiceover and then just editing it and putting it together on my computer. This is kind of like the camera gear, fun, techie section. For Instagram specifically, I like to keep things very short and succinct because you know how it is with the short form content. Viewer retention is just like everything, right? So you need to catch the audience in the first 3 seconds. So you need a very strong hook. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a magic arm shot. Essentially just like connect my camera with a wide angle lens, attach this to my suitcase, and then kind of just like roll that into the frame. And that's gonna be my opening shot with a voiceover. Hopefully that is captivating enough to keep majority of you watching the video. And that's the aim. After that is the bulk of the information and the actual advertisement. So yeah, that's probably where I'm gonna start. So I recently bought a camera and I came to pick it up today. It was in repair because it was a little bit faulty, and unfortunately they didn't find any issues with it, which means that it's probably still faulty. This is the Ricoh GR3. I got this camera as a day-to-day thing. I wanted to capture just like fit pics, food, casual stuff, but the issue was the focus motor kept acting up and it would just like turn off, like just jam essentially mid-shoot, and it happened like twice in 2 weeks, so quite common I would say. It's unfortunate. I've heard that the GR series Ricohs, they do have problems a lot. They're kind of like a small plasticky little camera, and I guess it is what it is. So I'm heading to a bar. I'm going to be meeting up with a friend of mine, Miguel. You may have seen his YouTube videos before. He makes fashion content as well. And it's kind of interesting. I only see him in Japan, even though we both live here in Sydney. So I thought it was about time we catch up, just chat about, and yeah, it's going to be fun. So heading there now. Kind of hot day today in Sydney. Maybe it's time for a beer.
Favorite areas?
Yeah, give me like top 3 favorite areas.
Top 3 is tough, but I would say Ebisu. One station away from Shibuya.
Yeah.
It's like close enough to the action, but residential enough as well. I would say Utenji.
Utenji.
So that's next to Nakameguro, and that's like another more undercover place, more locals, blah blah blah. And then next to Utenji is Gakude. So I reckon that area is probably, those are like the top 3.
Damn.
And maybe Koenji, Shimokitazawa, if you want to furugi, you know.
Hey,
so
that's true. That's
those
true.
would be the ones, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But I think honestly anywhere in Tokyo is so good. So.
Just the vibes over there
Yeah.
is kind of like it's more youthful, vibey. The shops kind of more like what I'm interested in.
Yeah.
Fashion, of course. Because I got to get a place with like pet friendly as well.
Oh,
we have a cat.
Yeah, true.
And yeah, the search continues, bro.
From my mum,
Shout out.
vintage Ray-Bans.
Oh, true.
This Henley tea from like some Korean brand, but they have a store in Tokyo.
Yep.
Needles, of course, got to represent.
These are quite baggy, hey.
Very baggy, they're the HD pant, jersey material, no racing stripe, and then some loafers which are very munted. But
Yep.
yeah,
Casual, clean.
it's pretty much my fit every day. Yeah.
Respect. Henley teas are having a huge comeback, hey?
I think so, eh?
Yeah.
I've noticed them quite a bit on like my explore page and stuff. Like everyone's got in black or white Henley.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Where is this from?
Uncle Rex?
Yeah, I think it's like a Inner West brand or something. I'm not too sure. I just saw it in a small bill. Observe Gallery.
Observe Gallery.
capital. These are
wow.
cool. These are like,
Oh yeah, I got those in white.
oh, true. Yeah. That's
wow.
super handy. And these Camper Lab, these are my favorite little slides, man.
Very
Super
nice.
comfy, kind of like elevated, but you know, keeping it casual.
Where did you cop those from?
Just the website, Camper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Very nice.
that's all it is. That's it. Cheers, brother.